Welcome back to Trade Night. This is part 52 of our journey from 10k to 100k. This episode includes Tuesdays and Wednesdays trading. In Wednesday we had CPI and I a little bit gambled and took two entries before news and yeah, so watch it from the start till the end to see the outcome and enjoy. Guten Morgen. So it's 12 a.m. right now, and yeah. So what happened? The only trade I took yesterday after I stopped recording was here, Italy, and it was a fucking stop loss, unfortunately. I told you that I didn't want to take it right here, but as it started to create this MB fractal one and EMA started to switch, I decided let's just try, and it was a fucking stop loss. So yeah, nothing to do here. Right now, just looking at higher time frames, it looks fucking good. It's creating that third MB, or let's say MB1, MB2, so it looks fucking beautiful. But yeah, at the moment on entry time frame, there's nothing. And yeah, then other markets like JPN, I need this, pause, go. US 500, the same thing, this, pause, go. US 30, actually the same thing as well, this, pause, go. DAX is fucking dying, nothing to do. Euro 50 is also dying, so that's good that I didn't take this entry. The validation doesn't look fucking good, as you can see. Just to compare it, this to, let's say, this, more smoother Italy, but Euro 50 doing really nothing. It doesn't respect the EMAs, it broke below, pushed up, broke below, pushed up, broke below, so it fucking is ugly. So yeah, I will just wait for new structure, something out of this shit. Basically, either it falls down, starts new structure later, or let's say it now pushes up, creates this big ass MB, pauses, and inside that pause, on pausing on the EMAs, respecting them, and there, that's where I want to take an entry. Yeah, then Cacao, actually I will not take, even though fucking the market looks beautiful. I checked yesterday, the spread is fucking crazy. Like, let's say if I wanted to take an entry right here, I didn't take it because it didn't respect the EMAs, but let's say MB1 and MB2, the spread is basically, let's say price is here, the real price is here, and the spread is fucking here. The difference between this, basically, if I want to take a trade right here, I would be filled somewhere fucking here. The spread is crazy on this market, so unfortunately no entries. I will delete it from the watch list because the spread is just too crazy, I would say. So yeah, and that's basically it. Gold starts to push. I want to see the validation MB. If it creates the one, then that's great, but otherwise there's nothing really to do. Yeah, so we'll wait for these markets. They're still valid. And Bitcoin as well. By the way, yeah, I talked about basically shorts, but look at this candle. God damn, it's fucking bullish. It's respected weekly EMAs, so yeah, I will not look for shorts 100%. On daily, we have another MB above the EMAs, everything great. MB1, MB2, right now in MB3, so I'll be looking for buys 100%. What's up? So I'm back, and haven't filmed much yesterday. Nothing really was happening. I took the Bitcoin loss on 30 minutes right here. That was the last thing that really happened. Oh, and then I took a Japanese trade right here. It was a break even. Unfortunately, now it's fucking flying piece of shit. But yeah, yeah, that's really it. Whoa, overlay isn't on. Sorry for that. I will put it on. Now you should see it. Yeah. Yeah. So today we have NFP. Sorry, not NFP. CPI. In terms of US market, there isn't really. Yesterday there was some kind of on 1 hour or 30 minute, let's say MB1 and MB2, but it was looking so fucking ugly. Like let's say we had this flush, we made MB1, MB2, failed, basically flushed again. So MB1, MB2, but these are big ass MBs. Then flushed again, and these were so weaky, and the ATR was very big, so I decided not to take it. And now we have something like this, MB1, MB2, but it doesn't respect any kind of EMAs. It's literally doing this. Like, there isn't consistent trend, at least let's say flush, and then starts to respect the EMAs cleanly, it doesn't do that. So I will skip US market for today at least. If you go to 6 hour or let's say 4 hour, yeah, it looks not good. We could argue that yeah, it is squeezing, it is doing something to push probably through it, and finally start to push through all-time highs, etc, etc. But at the moment, really nothing. We are building this MB, which is great, that's nice, but that's basically it. All I want to see is some kind of a reset. I don't know what. Either it's fucking push up, then break down, and then new entries, and we take an entry higher, or it's fucking break down like this, flush down, and then start to accumulate again and take an entries like in these places when we flushed, MB1 and B2. Right now it's just too fucking ugly. The same, actually, US 500 doesn't look the same. It's more like it isn't chopping in the same place, I would say. So I will consider placing an order like this. It's on 30 minutes as well valid, and if it respects the EMAs right here with this black candle, then I will probably take an entry like this, because we can clearly see the difference between this market and this market. Like, yeah, they're somewhat the same, but at the same time they're not the same. Like, in an overall picture, if you take a look, US 30 actually is just right here, right now. This is where Trump announced tariffs. This was the drop. And US 30 is right here. And US 500, as you can see, is here. Just let's go to US 30 chart. This is where Trump announced tariffs. And US 30 is still at those levels. Just compare it. You see the difference between US tech stocks and US 30. We can even go to, let's say, US 100. This is even more higher. It's almost at all-time highs. Actually the same as US 500. Maybe a little bit higher. Actually, I will add US 100 for the time being. Maybe it will give us something. But yeah, that's the difference. And yeah, US 30 doesn't look that great. It's chopping. It's just too much of a chop at the moment. Yeah. So with that being said, that's about it with US market. Potentially, I will place an alert. So I remember. Then going to Bitcoin, this was the entry. Unfortunately, it was a fucking ugly loss. But yeah, now it is flushing again, I would say. So all I want to see is MB1, and let's go to 30 minute. Yeah, still valid. Yeah, it looks nice. It looks really nice for potential continuations. So I would want to see this pause go, and that's it. If it does it cleanly, I'm taking an entry. If not, then there's nothing to do. If it drops down, then again, nothing to do. And we have in 2.5 hours, we have CPI. Yeah, then US 500 looks like we will not get anything. We have still ATR is good enough, but if it closes, it still obviously has 39 minutes, so it can do whatever it wants. But if this candle closes right here, then I will cancel the order, because it will not respect the EMAs. Or if it pushes below 20 pips or whatever is the stop loss, because ATR right now is 10, so I don't want to take more than 2 ATR. So yeah, and again, if it closes right here, then that's cancelled. The same thing, actually, I decided to place an order also on US 100, but it's doing the same thing, so looks like it will be I will skip the entries on it. So yeah, Bitcoin doing really nothing. US 30 nothing. DAX, yeah, this one is pushing piece of shit, but yeah, nothing to do. And that's really it. Italy looks like will not make an MBA as well. I'll place an alert in case if it starts to make an MB, but yeah, and this is fucking chopping. Gold is also doing nothing. So yeah, that's really it. There is nothing really to do. This one is, whoops, this one is pulling a little bit deeper, but still nothing for me to even look at it. So yeah, that's basically it for now, and yeah. God damn, this was stressful. So yeah, I held trades over the news, and it fucking this time worked out. So that's nice. Took a partial on Nasdaq. I'll take a partial right now. Neat. Like fuck it, give me my fucking money. And yeah, we'll just, sorry, my cat jumping on a table. Yeah, we'll just hold it through till full day profits. yeah. But yeah, this was fucking stressful. Don't recommend it. I don't recommend this, but yeah, it's oh fuck. Yes, Nasdaq still. I needed to wait a little bit. What's up? So what has really happened over the past hours? So we had these trades, took out the partial, and it stopped me out at break even. The same thing goes with Nasdaq. I needed to take out partial here, but I took it here because I thought that we are already at 1 to 2. But yeah, took out partial also on this one, and it stopped me out at break even, and that's really it. Then I had Bitcoin trade right here, took it right here, and it stopped me out at break even, so nothing to do, no partials, nothing. Ethereum also took it the same as Bitcoin, MB1, MB2. Right now at break even. On Ethereum, I couldn't risk 5%. I risked 2.5%. And yeah, so the profits will not be that big, but waiting for partial. And then 1 to 4, like always. And for basically today, there's nothing really that sets up, and I will not get any entries today. DAX is dying, Japanese index starting to flush, but still no real flush. I need something deeper, and then start new trend like this 1-2 or this 1-2. So yeah, there is really nothing. French index failed completely. Starts to look like EU, like this one. Yeah, so nothing really. Italy as well, doing really nothing, doing absolutely nothing. I don't see anything. So yeah, gold as well, still waiting for that validation, and then inside these pauses, this like always. Copper failing, Bitcoin, yeah, we already talked about Bitcoin. So that's basically it. I'll wait for this partial, and yeah, so I'll be back once something new happens.